Maybe I'll show everyone out there and chat Sam in here, and welcome to a game called the Manor. Is there anything behind me? No. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start game. It was a heck of a night. After family dinner gone wrong again, you were sitting in your car driving home. Dark clouds hide the moon this night, and heavy rain pours down. You can barely see the road. Feeling dizzy, you close your eyes for just 1 second. Okay, this is one of those interactive horror story games, and I'm excited to see where this goes. Screech. Your car slides on the wet street. The last thing you see is the shade of a tree in front of your window. Okay, so I can save at any time. Hold on. Okay. Return. What's going on? I don't know. Oh. When you wake up, the rain has already stopped and made place for a thick fog. Your body is lying on the ground, no sign of the car which you have just been sitting. Due to the fog, you're barely able to see your surroundings. Only one small light seems to shine in the darkness. You decide to follow it as it's the only lead you have right now. While you follow a small path leading to the light, you feel like you have lost any orientation. Your wet coat lies heavily on your shoulders, and you're craving a warm place to stay. Your way seems long and threatening. A harsh wind lets you freeze while you try to reach the end of the path. Soon, the sight of a tall building reveals itself in front of your eyes. Triggered. The old manor seems abandoned, but it's your only chance to find help this night. Surprisingly, the entrance door stands open and you can enter without problems. Don't like creaks. Not like water creaks, like the I don't like those. The room you enter is completely dark. The sound of someone playing a melancholic melody on the piano reaches your ears. There must be someone living in this house. You step forward and decide you don't want to be unrecognized any longer. Hello? Is anybody there? An instant, the piano playing stops. Just as you're about to call it a second time, you hear the door close behind you. You directly turn to the entrance door, but you cannot open it anymore. Without a key, you won't be able to leave through this door. Suddenly the lights go on and reveal the entrance hall in front of you. A huge luster is hanging in the middle of the room. It seems the furnishing has not been used for a while, but it's obvious that the owner of this house is a rich person. In the front, you see an impressively grand staircase leading to the first floor of the building. On the ground floor, there are two doors at the side of the room. Although the lights are on, no living person seems to be nearby. You decide to move to find help or just a way to leave this place again. What are you going to do? Should I stay downstairs or go upstairs? I'll stay downstairs. Keep looking around here. You look around on the ground floor to see if you can find anything useful. The furniture casts long shadows on the ground. Soon you find an antique telephone standing on an old wooden table. Want to use the telephone to call for help? This is usually a bad idea in horror experiences, but why not? You lift the hands of the telephone, but you don't hear any sound coming from the phone. Disappointed, you put the phone down again. Just as you turn around, the phone begins to ring. Knew it was a bad idea. Do you want to answer the phone? I don't like ringing phones. I'll do it. It's an anxious feeling. You lift the handset. You hear a strange acoustic noise. A disoriented female voice begins to talk. The last time I saw him was in the cellar. I would not go there. The phone is dead again. Irritated, you look around the room, but no one is to be seen. Silently, you put the phone back down again. I don't like horror games. You turn to the two doors beside the room. Those look like evil squid people with hands coming out of their mouths. The door on the left is made of metal. It shows two hands which seem to keep the door closed in a symbolic way. Somehow this door does not seem as old as the rest of the building. You have no idea what might be behind it. The door on the right is just a rusty old door which seems to have been used quite often. There's a small window in the door, but it's not clean enough to look through. Which door do you want to take? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. To the right. You turn to the right door and open it. A beautiful, well-kept winter garden reveals itself in front of you. The sweet scent of dozens of flowers fill the air. You see colorful plants from all over the world. I made a good choice. There's flowers, and flowers are always good no matter what case scenario. Sunlight falls through the glassy roof. Has so much time passed already? Hold on. Out of water. I don't like being out of water. The sounds of small insects and birds reach your ear. Never would you have thought that such an oasis could be hidden in a place like this. Nevertheless, you feel anxiety. You feel you shouldn't be here. Maybe you'll find an exit the other side of the garden. I don't like that music. Also, hopefully soon I'll be getting speakers. The pathway splits in front of you. Far away, you hear the sound of a watering can. You assume it comes from the left direction. Turn you back down. Which turn do you want to take? Go towards the sound of a watering can, which could be a person who could try to kill me. Or turn right and face the unknown. I went right last time, I go left this time. You turn left and walk along the pathway. Soon you hear the sound of pouring water again. This time, the sound is accompanied by steps. Silently you move forward. You don't know if the person who works here will be friendly. You soon hear the voice of an old woman humming an old children's song. Carefully, you advance her and see her touching the plants around her gently. She doesn't seem to be dangerous, so you decide to ask her for a way out of here. How do you want to approach her? I talk to her. I'm just not gonna go, boop, boop, person, where's the way out of here? It's gonna be mean. You clear your throat. Excuse me. The old woman cringes for a moment, then turns around calmly. Only now do you notice the dog beside her. He looks at you with bright eyes. His body is ready to attack if it's necessary. Woman, who are you? I'm sorry, I got lost. I had a car accident, and the door of this house is open, so the woman looks at you with discontent. I believe you. The door often stands open, and there's the melody of our piano. I don't know what they want to tell me. Sadly, the old woman lowers her head. You wonder if she's a little bit crazy. How can I leave this place? The woman hesitates for a moment. I have the key for the entrance. It's best to use this door. She nods and begins walking directly. Her dog follows her slowly, walking with a limp. She leads you to the main hall again. Takes the key from her jacket and inserts it to the lock. In this moment, a scream fills the air. It seems to come from the second door on the ground floor. Directly, the dog begins to growl, waiting for an order from his master. What do you want to do? I'm going to ignore the scream and leave. I will leave now. You say it as if you haven't heard the scream. The woman's expression shows distrust, but in the end she nods and opens the door for you. As soon as you pass the threshold, it falls shut behind you. You'll never know the secret of this place, but maybe that's for the better. Alone with the bad taste in your mouth and the question if someone needs help in their stays. The end. Yay, I won! And nothing spoopy happened. I just realized there was eyes everywhere there. Okay, well, let's, I don't know. I'm gonna load the game. Okay, we've already read all this. Okay, this time I'm gonna go upstairs. You climb up the stairs until you reach the first floor. Old wood creaks under your steps. Slowly you touch the banister rail, only to realize it's extraordinarily clean. On your way upstairs, you see an old child's drawings hanging on the wall. They show a happy family, a mother with 2 children, which probably still live here. Upstairs, you see a door to your left side. There's also a circular staircase leading up to a higher floor. Just when you're heading to the circular stairs, the melody of the piano begins to play again. You hesitate. The melody comes from the direction of the left door on this floor. Where do you want to go? Let's see who can play piano that well. That's pretty good. Head towards the open door from which you hear the melody playing. The door leads to a small kitchen. Old-fashioned chairs are standing beside a wooden table. A beautiful vase with fresh flowers put in the middle of the table. You can see dirty dishes lying in the sink. The smell of oatmeal fills the room. On each side of the room is a door, but you follow the melody to the piano and try to open the left door, but it's closed. Hesitantly, you knock on the door and ask if someone's home. The melody stops again. You wait for a moment, nothing, but silence follows. You knock again, no reaction. Suddenly the door behind you creaks. Turn around, and indeed the door opened a tiny crack. You go to the door and push it open. You find a small bedroom behind the door. In the middle of the room, you see an old bed covered with spider webs and dust. Oh yeah, 'cause that's good. You walk into a room, old bed, spider webs, dust. Why not take a nap? Besides the bed, there is only a wardrobe and a little table in this room. The window is closed, but who has opened the door? By coincidence, you see a child's drawing which is placed on the bed. Again, it shows a mother and her 2 children, but this time a red circle is drawn around one of the children. While you still look at the drawing, suddenly a loud knock comes in the direction of the wardrobe. The door trembles lightly due to the percussions. After a short shock, you shout, "Hello? Is anyone there?" No reaction. What do you want to do now? I'm going to open the wardrobe. The pounding starts to get louder. Nevertheless, you turn towards the wardrobe to open it. The wardrobe is closed from outside. A small key is stuck in the lock. The moment you touch the key, the pounding stops. Turn the key and open the wardrobe slowly. You look into it and see nothing but darkness. Run! Hello? Both hands reach inside the wardrobe to see if something's inside. Suddenly, the shape of a person appears in front of you. Hands come out of the darkness and grab your neck. You try to hold onto the wardrobe door, but the hands pull you inside, deeper and deeper into the darkness. Dead end. Oh, I get it, because I died, and it's the end. The end. I'm going to go ahead and load. Alright, I've already read this. I'm going to go upstairs, but I'm going to go upstairs again this time. Oh, I stayed downstairs. I'm going to not use telephone this time. This time, let's take the door on the left. You try to go through the left door immediately. A musty smell fills the room. A musty smell fills the room. A flickering light on the wall reveals stairs leading down to an unknown destination. It's extremely cold here. The floor is wet and soon your feet are soaked in water. Try to ignore the coldness and go down to the dark stairs. You suppose you will soon reach the cellar of the building. Wait, didn't the person say not to go to the cellar before? Each of your steps is followed by an echo. You cannot see much in the dark, therefore you go along the wall. Suddenly you feel a hole in the wall. It's a hole in the wall! Old show, I know. You could crawl into it, but you don't know where it could lead. What will you do? I'm gonna eeny, meeny, miny, moe this again. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. I choose you, now let's go. You decide to follow the stairs down to the cellar. Strange scents fill the air, and you hope you'll never know where they're coming from. Just as you think about returning to the main hall, you reach a metal door, which must lead into the basement. The door is covered in spider webs. It seems no one has used it for a long time. Otherwise, you smell the sweet scent of perfume, vanilla and lavender. You push the door open. The smell of decay lets you choke. Ugh. That's how you choke. Sunlight is falling through the windows on either side. Shortly before it was still dark. How much time has gone by since you arrived here? Directly in front of you were a dozen of papers and magazines lying on the desk and a wall on the floor. A key rack full of rusty keys is hanging on the wall. Just as you decide to take a closer look at newspaper articles on the floor, a moan lets your body freeze. Terrified, you look at a giant cage in another part of the room. An old, skinny man looks at you, his fingers clawing the bars of the cage. His long, dirty hair covers his bare, bony chest. He is captured in this cage. There is only a small door, too small for a human to fit through. A plate of food and water is standing next to the door. Release me. Please, release me. When you let me free, I will tell you which key you need to get out of here. How would you know that I'm trapped here? The man grins mockingly. All are trapped here. His scraggy finger points to the center of the room. You see a decayed body leaning against the wall. The police uniform of the dead body was corroded by rats. How can you leave this place? Do you want to release the old man and find a way and escape? The phone said last time that to not go to the cellar, because that's where we saw him last. And why not? I'll release him. You decide to release the old man. It will help you. How can I open the door? The old man points toward the key rack behind you. The red key, the fourth one from the right. Give me the key, then I will show you how to get out of here. Turn the key in the rack and take the only red key hanging there. Maybe the key for the main door is in between the other keys too. Behind you, the old man is laughing hysterically. Bring me the key, quick. For a moment, you doubt your decision. You don't know why the old man is imprisoned here. What will happen when we release him now? Do you really want to release him? Yes. You give him the key. With shaking hands, he takes it and opens the door of his cage. The door bursts open, and the still laughing old man jumps at you. You fall on your back, and for a moment you think the man is going to attack you. But then, thank you. I've been here for so many years. I'm so happy. I did good. You get up again. Soon the old man runs to the decaying body. The policeman searches his jacket. With a short cry of joy, he turns around and shows you a key in his hands. No, we have to hurry before she sees us. How much people are in here? He grabs your hand and leads you once more through the dark pathway which leads back to the main hall. It seems as if he knows every turn, every step by heart. Soon you find yourself in the main hall again. The old man inserts the key into the door. Wait, is the she the cupboard? Just as he's about to turn it, the shout of a woman lets you hesitate. Turn around and see an older woman standing behind you. At her side is a dog, his teeth bared and swayed. It's the old woman from the garden. The woman's eyes are empty, but when she starts talking, you know that her words are directed to you. It's only about him. When you want to live, go and leave him here. Look at the old man. When you leave him here, he wouldn't be able to escape on his own. What do you want to do? Without the old man, I'm going to try to save the old man, because he gave me a hug, and I like hugs. You cannot leave the old man here. Your conscience wouldn't let you do that. As quickly as possible, you turn the key and push the door open. You grab the old man and push him through the door. Run! As you're about to leave, you feel sharp teeth sinking into your right leg. Ouch. There's no way to escape now. You sink on the floor. Leave him. It's too late now. Oops. What have you done? Don't you know? Before you can answer, everything goes black. Later you wake up on the grassland. It's morning already. Was everything a dream? Suddenly you feel a pain in your leg. You look down and see the bite wound. You have to be treated by a doctor. Far away you hear the siren of a police car. There must be a street. You stand up and begin to walk until you find a highway. Weeks later, you still don't have any answers to your questions. You told the police about your accident at the house, the old man, but neither your car nor any sign of a house in the woods can be found. The end. Whoa. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. This is giving me goosebumps. If you have, hit the like button down below. And I will see you in the next video. Meow.